Hi there, Krish here, and welcome to another KrishTV. The place to get your mojo on, the place to shine your light, and the place to rock the world. And today I want to talk to you about getting your mojo on. And I'm talking here about your energy, your frequency, your vibe, as it were. Are you one of those people that walks through life on like a really nice high vibe, and life just kind of flows for you? Life is just good, and you seem to just good stuff seems to happen for you, kind of attracting good things. Are you one of those people that's kind of a bit more fair to middling, as it were? And life is a little bit harder, and your energy is never particularly up, it's never particularly down, but it's kind of in that kind of blah kind of place, as it were. Or are you one of those people that walks through life kind of on one of those kind of low vibes, as it were? And life is a little bit harder there. Life isn't great. It's a bit of a daily trudge. And that's not great. So what we want to do is, over time, we want to go from kind of being there to being all the way up here. Because when your vibe is high, your intuition is on, your creativity is up, your thinking is much clearer, you have access to much greater resources. Now, there are any number of ways you can raise your vibration, and you can do it in the moment. I'll be making another video at some other point about that. But for me, one of the things I want to point out is how you do that over time. And for me, the only way to do that is through a daily practice. Now, daily practice is something that comes from kind of spiritual principles, as it were. And it, in the past, would have traditionally been something like meditation or even prayer, if that's kind of your kind of thing. But for me, it's really anything that gets your vibration up consistently. It can be those things that you do that you lose yourself in. When you're doing it, you lose track of time. And it just makes you feel really good. A couple of weeks ago on the autumn equinox, I was talking about those activities that just feed your soul. And they just kind of help you kind of fill the worlds of inspiration, as it were. And that's what I'm talking about here. Now, a lot of us kind of run around our lives really busy, really crazy, and would kind of come from the point of view of, I don't have time to do like daily practice. Life is just too, crazy and busy and hectic. The thing about it is, a daily practice is an investment in you, and it's an investment in your life being better. And it's also not something that has to be long. 10 minutes of daily practice is great. Even 5 to begin with is great. The more you can do, the better. But, I'm not talking about you have to sit and meditate for an hour or whatever else. So we're looking for maybe 10 minutes. And really, 10 minutes in a day is something almost anyone can find. And then it's about what you do. And as I say, the key criteria there is what really makes you feel better, what makes you feel really good. So here are five practices from me that you could do or that you could try. So the number one is meditation. It's the obvious one. Meditation is about being able to come back to a central point of focus and just be able to kind of drop down into yourself. It's a place of quiet, it's a place of solitude, and it's just a really nice way to kind of come back to center. Now, it's not for everyone. But a really good way to get started is I recommend to a lot of my clients and a lot of my students, I recommend an iPhone or an Android app called Headspace. It's put together by a guy called Andy Puddicombe, and it's just a really good introduction to meditation. And it gives you 10 days of 10-minute guided meditations. That would be a place to start. A second thing you might want to do is you might want to sing your lungs out. A lot of people sing in the shower, that kind of thing. Singing is a great activity to do. It connects you with your right brain. It raises your vibration. And it's actually impossible to feel bad when you're singing. Try feeling bad when you're singing and it just won't happen. So do that for 5-10 minutes. Do it in the shower if you want to. I guarantee it'll make you feel good. Number 3 is go for a walk. Go for a walk and, not just running around at high speed, but slow yourself down. Go for a slow, kind of mindful walk, as it were. And just kind of observe the world around you. that's a really nice one to do in the morning as well. Even in the kind of winter days when it's a bit cold and rainy, it can be quite invigorating to get out for 10 minutes. Number 4 for me is dance. And this is, I often just put my headphones on in the morning, turn my iPhone up and crank it, and just give it a good old boogie, as it were. And I'm just a crap dancer, I don't care. But, you know, you obviously have to do it in a way that is, you know, not self-conscious for you. But, you know, there's nothing like a good old boogie. And the thing is, if you really throw yourself into it, when you stop and you just like kind of listen to what's kind of going on inside, you hear silence. Because you've got right back into your body. Number 5 for me, and this is going to be a kind of quite a strange one, as it were, is to throw yourself into your chores. So one of the things I find really kind of restorative, this is going to sound bonkers, I know, but I really like folding the washing or, you know, doing the washing up. Because again, it's a physical activity. It gets me into my body. And it's just something that allows me to really just be really present with my thoughts and, you know, just kind of get on with stuff. That may not be your thing. So a bonus one is number 6, which is just go out and spend some time in nature each day. Make sure you get 10 minutes outdoors, out of the fluorescent lighting, out of the, you know, the boxes that we live in, and just get out to nature. You know, nature actually vibrates at the vibration of unconditional love. And it's just a really restorative thing. You don't even have to walk, just go outside and be in the air. Breathe in the fresh air. And, you know, just be. Allow yourself to just slow down. So, those are my pointers for a daily practice. I really suggest that you kind of pick one of them and try it. Try it for 30 days and see what happens, as it were. And I guarantee that over a period of time, you will find that your experience of life just starts to go like that, because you're making an investment in yourself that will start to pay dividends. If you have difficulty with any of those, you can even get down to doing something like the 1-minute reset, which I put on video a few weeks ago. Or if you sign up for my mailing list, you can download the 1-minute reboot, and then there's a 2-minute meditation and a 5-minute meditation, or 6 minutes rather, that are quick reboots and quick resets as well, that you can do on a daily basis, and they will help reset you as well. So, I hope that's been useful to you. I hope you try a daily practice. And what would be really great is to leave a comment below on KrishSurroy.com and just let us know what daily practice you choose, as it were. As per usual, keep going, keep getting your mojo, keep shining your light, keep rocking the world. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.